What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and today we're having a conversation about the OnePlus 3. We've all seen OnePlus take the smartphone world by storm over the last few years with their debatable flagship killers, and even though that branding may not be visible this year, we might actually have one here. This year, OnePlus completely switched up the design. We're now dealing with an all-metal body that feels miles better than its predecessor. On the front, we have a 5.5-inch optic AMOLED display with a 1080p resolution, and I'm a big fan here. Everything is bright and crispy, and it's all covered by Gorilla Glass 4. OnePlus has definitely come a long way in terms of build quality and design, and I'm pretty happy with it in this area. Some may find that the design is a bit similar to some other flagships on the market, but OnePlus did a good job, and if you'd like to switch things up a bit, you can always pick up one of their first-party cases, which come in a variety of styles, though I tend to prefer the minimal route and spice it up with a skin from D-Brand like this new concrete style, which is absolutely awesome. And if you want to pick one up for yourself, I will leave a link below for you. OnePlus has also carried over the alert slider, which allows you to switch up the notification modes on the phone without diving into the settings. It's pretty convenient, and button placement is very nice here as well, with all of them easily reachable and identifiable. And while this may not be designed along with all that, they've even managed to pack in NFC this time around, which was a huge complaint of last year's model. But overall though, as far as build is concerned, this one gets an A+ from me. As for performance, OnePlus made sure that this was a bit future-proof. First off, we have a Snapdragon 820 processor inside, 6 GB of RAM, and 64 GB of unexpandable storage, which is kind of a bummer, but seriously, this thing is buttery smooth, like for real. I haven't had it slip up on me since I've had it, and it's been very enjoyable as far as an Android experience goes. There have been some complaints about RAM management though, and because, well, with 6 GB of RAM, most any app that you have open should be able to stay loaded in the background and be ready for its next use, but that hasn't always been the case for everyone. Now, I'm not too concerned with this as it hasn't really affected my use, but for many it has been an issue. Though I do know that OnePlus has heard the people and an update is being pushed to help resolve it. As for software, this is classic Oxygen OS and arguably one of my favorite flavors of an Android skin. It's running on top of Marshmallow, and OnePlus has baked in a lot of customization options, most of which are tucked away though, and that's definitely a good thing. There's the shell feature, which lives off to the side of the home screen and brings along frequent apps, contacts, and space for widgets, and we also have configurable notification shade toggles, which come in very handy so you can move those around how you'd like, and a ton of other stuff that you'll definitely learn to love. But aside from that, this is really just a clean build of Android. There's no bulk, nothing. As with last year's model, we have a fingerprint sensor around the front, which is stupid quick. And it's obviously been reworked this year because this thing is so fast and reliable, and probably one of the best I've used on an Android smartphone this year. Moving along to camera performance, OnePlus has packed in the goods. So there's a 16 megapixel shooter on the backside with optical image stabilization and an f2.0 aperture along with that LED flash, while the front features an 8 megapixel camera, both of which have performed pretty well in my experience. Some people have complained about the camera bump on the back, but honestly, I'd rather have a bump if it means better image quality. That, or make it a bit thicker and give us more battery. Anyway, the images are not oversaturated, the shutter button is quick, and the focus has been pretty smooth and fast. And photos can break up a little bit in low light, but overall, it's been pretty damn good. Everything just seems more natural and definitely an upgrade over the OnePlus 2's rear shooter, but it's not quite as good as something you'd take from a Galaxy S7. But again, it's damn good for the price range that it lives in. It's a great camera. It's not the best, but it's the best that OnePlus has done, and the images speak for themselves. And if you'd like to see full resolution images, I will leave a gallery linked below for you. Inside of the OnePlus 3, we have a 3000 milliamp hour non-removable battery, and for me, it's been plenty. I've easily seen 5 hours of screen on time at a maximum, but never less than 4 even on a rough usage day. And to top it all off, you can quickly juice up the phone with the included dash charger as well, which will get you from 0 to 60% of battery life in just 30 minutes, which has been great, especially if you just need to juice up real quick in the morning. But listen, with all of that said, should you buy the OnePlus 3? Well, it comes in at $399 unlocked and off contract and works with GSM networks like AT&T and T-Mobile, but is it the best phone in its price range? I honestly think so. I mean, it's available without invites, which is a nice change from previous OnePlus phones, and you're easily getting features, specs, and performance that will stand up to just about any smartphone out there. Is it the best? Nope, not at all, but it's hard to pass up if you're looking for a new phone this year. OnePlus hasn't done everything right since the beginning, but they've done a lot of good this year with the OnePlus 3. Now before I get out of here today, I wanted to give a big thanks to Amazon for sponsoring this video. If you're not familiar with Amazon's underground app store, I highly recommend checking it out. You can easily install the Amazon App Store on any Android device, log in with an Amazon account or create one, and if you want to download it yourself, I will leave a link below for you. You'll find most everything that you love here, but with Amazon's App Store, you can actually save some cash when buying apps. You can pay traditionally if you want, but you can also pay with Amazon Coins, which is virtual currency that you can use to buy apps, games, or in-app purchases in the Amazon App Store. The coolest thing here is that it's pretty simple to figure out. 100 coins equals $1, which is cool, but if you buy coins in bulk, you can save up to 10% or more. Right now, coins are going at this rate, so basically the more you buy, the more you save. So if you're an app or game enthusiast using an Android device and plan on buying apps anyway, why not save a bit of cash in the process? So be sure to let me know what you think about the OnePlus 3 in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave it a thumbs up and subscribe for more reviews like this in the future. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. This is Dom, and I'll catch you in the next video.